guys, sorry to interrupt your video. Just a quick plea, subscribe to my channel please. If you haven't done it already, subscribe. Tell your friends, subscribe. Thanks. Aloha. I'm going to do a video quickly on the reflective studs on a motorway, a way to remember it. Okay, so first of all, think of a motorway. You can only get on and off a motorway on the left hand side of the road. That's where the entrances and exits to a motorway are. Okay, you can't turn right from the middle. Right, so now think of it like a traffic light controlled situation. Place where you're not supposed to go would be red, place where you are supposed to go would be green. So I'm thinking, because we pull off on the left, you're not supposed to stop on the hard shoulder unless in emergency, so therefore we're talking red. Green is where you can get off and can get back on again, right? White is just purely to distinguish where the white lines are when you're driving down the road, so you can stay in your lane, which leaves one more colour, which would be amber as per the traffic light, and that would be the right hand side of the road. So it's just the last colour that's just used for the other side. But because we always go left on a motorway, you should be thinking about green where you can, red where you can't, white where you're driving, amber on the right. So if we now have a look at this picture here, you've got green because this is at the end of a slip road, so somebody can come down the slip road and enter on. You've got red, which is on the left hand side of the road, as you can see here, so it's between the hard shoulder and the carriageway, so where you would pull over. Amber is on the right hand side of the road, white is just the lines. You do also get fluorescent green and yellow at contraflow systems. Okay, so this is where traffic will go to the other side of the road. So let's have a look at a contraflow. Here's a contraflow. So this is at the end of a contraflow. Okay, so the motorway is running this way, except traffic has been pushed here through to the other side of the road. So they've been driving on the wrong side of the road and now they're going back at this point. But this is, look, we're driving on the wrong side of the central reservation here, so therefore it is going against flow because the flow of traffic's coming this way. So it is contra against flow. That's what it's about. Now if you were approaching, so this little section here, if you think of it from the other side, you would be driving on the road approaching a bit that takes you through the centre, and the lines at that point on the approach will be these fluorescent yellowy greeny colours. Alright, so that's where you get those ones. I do want to highlight to you, here's a nighttime picture. Again, we've got the white in the middle separating the lane, yellow on the outside on the right hand side, red on the left, red on the left there. Now when you get to the hatched area, oh, and then we've got our green, if you see there, so that's where you can cross the line because that's the entrance onto the dual carriageway in this instance. But you would also get green at your exit, so as you leave the dual carriageway to enter the slip road, you would have a row of green ones as well. Just want to highlight this section here, this bit. This is a hatched area. Notice how both parts are red because they're merging back into one, so it's still the left hand side of that carriageway. Yes, I know it's the right hand side of this bit of road, but to avoid confusion for the people on the main carriageway, this whole section is red to mark it's the left hand side. Okay, and that's how I remember it. So just like a traffic light, and we normally pull off to the left on a motorway, so it's green for go, red for don't, white for the lines, amber is just the right hand side. I hope that helps.